Ho ho ho, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, welcome to the streamo. We're here with a little bit of Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Going to be playing some of this glorious game and going through the basics, going through, well, a bit of everything hopefully, and we've got 2 hours to do so. If you're not familiar with me, name's Airsick Hydra. I like to play games. Occasionally I talk about them too. Occasionally I make the occasional YouTube video and such. Yo, what's up, Array? Jake, good to see you, buds. So what we're going to do first, I think, is just jump on in for a mega battle. But just before I do that, I want to just go ahead and make sure that the old Steam is actually working, because we're supposed to be on the old Steam page, which is a cool, neat thing. So hello to everyone over on Steam if you can see me right now. I am currently, there we go, got that up in the background, waiting to see if that works. So, Mega Battle. What we're going to do is basically go for the most ships possible to show off the most awesome thing we can. So we're going to go back here. Massive fleets available. You can see that game mode was made available fairly recently, and it is a pretty glorious game mode. So we're going to go skirmish, select the fleet, and we're going to create a massive fleet. This is going to be Imperial Navy, so these guys are going to be pretty beast. And of course, there we go. Right, we have quite a few ships available for the Imperial Navy, and I'm going to do what all Imperial officers should do and go for as many torpedoes as possible. We're going to go for a lot of retribution, quite expensive. I'm just going to pick sort of a random bunch of ships, to be honest, right at the start, just so we've got some good old stuff to check out. And we're going to go for a bunch of Nautilus too. There we go, and we'll go for some escorts, just so we've got a sense of scale for all of these. And we'll call this the Torpedo Fleet. Yo, what's up next? How you doing, bud? How you doing? Right. Now, are we live over on Steam? I tell you, if someone is able to right now, I've been buffering the Steam stream all day. I don't know if it's me or if it's something to do with the Steam stream, but if anyone can check the front page of Steam and make sure this is coming out live, for me right now, it's looking a little bit interesting. So, let's see if we can play. I'm going to keep my image the same. We've got a bunch of skills here we can use now. So we've got micro warp jump, which means our flagship can move around. I'm not going to go through all of these, don't worry. There's too much to do. I think what we'll go for to begin with is something like supercharged void shield, because we've got this big old ship leading our forces across space. So I think that will be a good one. And we'll go for something like the disruption bomb to knock off enemy shields. Go for faster moving torpedoes. And I think we'll go for extra armor value to shields too. That seems pretty reasonable to me. Or I'll tell you what, cancel that, abort that, belay that order. We're going to go for power ram because, well, power ram just seems awesome. So we're going to go ahead and jump in a skirmish. We'll go against, who should we go against? I think Imperial Navy against Chaos seems like perhaps the most archetypal start to the day. So that's, I think, what we should do and jump in as. So how is everyone doing, by the way? Everyone having a glorious day, I hope. Right, cancel that, close that. Dude, don't mind the loss of sound for a few seconds here. This is just while I'm twiddling with a few buttons on the other screens, just trying to make sure that everything is up and working, and making sure that the old Steam page is doing what the Steam page should do, which is bibbidi-bobbidi-boobidi, making sure that it's working. It's some unique settings required to stream on Switch on that platform. Right, there we go. Up and over here, we're going to select all units. Lower down the UI. So this is a glorious mega fleet. It's absolutely ginormous. This is a lot larger than you will normally have in a typical PvP game. And I'm looking forward to giving it a little bit of a whirl. Right, we've started the battle, so what we'll do is we'll move forward. You can see over here a few fighters are being sent out towards us. We'll identify them once they get in an adequate range. Now, they're not going to do very well against this absolutely ginormous fleet here, so not really much to worry about. What we're going to do is we're going to go up and we're going to form a tight line, and we're going to fire a few volleys of torpedoes. Yeah, Tywin's still going. Next, still playing Mordhau. Yeah, of course, I will try and get on that later today if I can. Looking forward to it. Right, now the question is what's going on the Steam page? Because it doesn't seem to be too happy. Right, there we go. Interceptors we're going to send out to here. We've got one squadron of, I think we've got a squadron of 6. We can click this button here, we can see, oh no, we've got a squadron of 8. So that'll do pretty well to eat up some of these while my ships get into position to fire some torpedoes. Of course, they're going to be a little bit of a pain. What we could do here is go brace for impact, which will mean our damage against fighters will be increased by 50%. And see our fighters there taking these down quite nicely indeed. We have a bunch of orders here you can give to ships. You have stances on the far left, so you can choose anything from extra range and accuracy to extra sort of stability when ramming, to extra fire rate for certain weapons as well. And you have a bunch of commands, which could be to repair your ship, to scan a nearby area. Different ships might have different commands, and it's all just glorious. You have boarding actions over here, so you can board, and you can obviously hover over to see what angle you're allowed to board at. You can board through shields. You can do a lightning strike, which is basically to reduce troop damage if you have been lucky enough to lower their shields. It doesn't actually take too long to lower a shield in this. It's pretty reasonable. Right, so we have our torpedoes here. So what we're going to do is we can press the R button, turn our engines off. We're going to line her up like this, and we're going to go a wave of melter torpedoes, I think. A wave of melter torpedoes. Now, we haven't identified his ships yet, so I tell you what we'll do, just so we can watch this glorious action, is we'll run forwards with this ship, and we'll see if we can do a little bit of scanning over here. There we go. So we've got a few nice hits. I'm going to try and keep my wave back here and just do some torpedoes. We'll do a more, let's say, interactive fight at the moment. The enemy has chosen a very weird formation. This strikes me as being perhaps something akin to a James Bond scene. We basically have them queuing up to die. Well, if that's how Chaos are going to do it, that's fine by me. So we've got a bunch of fires on their ship. See his morale flying down. Fires are really damaging for morale, so nice and damaging. Ugh. Okay, and what we're going to do is just do regular torpedoes now, and this is going to hurt quite a lot. You see a good chunk of damage coming out here. That ship's not going to last very long. 2 torpedoes strike. Oh, no, we missed. This ship, a few more torpedoes. Oh, that is glorious. So this isn't obviously how you would fight every single battle within this game, but it is an option for this fleet. If you're against a player, they will probably dodge a good degree of the torpedoes, and well, just run away giggling. But for now, this is working without any shadow of doubt. Let's send some fighters up here. I know next. The torpedo spam with this is just utterly glorious. Utterly glorious. And we do have a disruption bomb which we could use. What we'll do is we'll aim up here. We'll get our next wave of torpedoes. We've got one more to come. Okay, that ship's been taken down, but I probably lost a good few torpedoes to the hulk of that ship. What are you looking at, Singrana? You are looking at the Meggabattle. It's a glorious abomination. Oh, I know. This is utterly... Oh. There's nothing more satisfying than taking down an enemy Titan ship just with a wave of torpedoes. Like, it is just decimation. Glorious, glorious carnage. So we're going to do a disruption bomb right over... we're not in range for that. Never mind. Right. We're going to go line up again for one last volley. One last volley. And we're going to see if... this is actually decided to stream yet. There we go. There we go. Once again, if anyone's able to have a double check on Steam for me, because I'm having trouble viewing the Steam stream. Basically, on the first page of Games Workshop, there should be a stream running right now. And, yeah, indeed. I should be on it. However, I have a feeling we might be having some technical difficulties. And I have no idea why. So I may have to adjust that, because that's the intention for me streaming today, so that's going to hurt this ship. We'll go on to brace for impact there, just to mitigate a bit of the friendly fire. Oh, there goes an escort. Right. Now we've done that, I think the best thing to do is probably just to ram. Put everything on brace for impact. We're just keeping it nice and simple. That was fairly disgusting. That's a good summary of the strategy here. So we're just going to go full steam ahead, quite literally. And do we have any... We've got a few other torpedoes left. And what we can do is do an execution of some of our crew, just to give us some extra thrust. Nice. 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 It's all happening. Oh, that is glorious. So, a very simple strategy, but it will get you through an easy AI at least. And now we're in there. Now we're in there doing stuff. We can just go ahead and do a few boarding actions. Crush some ships. Yo, what's up, Free TNT? How you doing, bud? Okay. Where's some ships I can do some boarding actions on? There we go. We'll do some more boarding actions over there. That ship's nearly dead anyway, but... Right, zoom in for the close range ramming action. Glorious. Oh, it's so good. It's so good, so satisfying. And, yeah, maybe our flagship could come and join us at some point. That would be cool. You coming, buddy? You coming? It's a little bit slow. Of course, this ship has lost all of its crews, so we're going to initiate the self-destruct sequence. For no reason other than to inflict some damage on the neighbouring ships, which will include my own. Right, let's switch the camera over here. If we double-click, some mouse issues. There we go. Camera is following. There we go. There we go. Looking good. Looking good. We can do an honour the chapter. This is technically an Astartes ship then. Ugh. Heresy is this? Ah, torpedoes on their way to me. Lovely jubbly. What an awesome afternoon. Absolutely, absolutely. Lots to happen today, lots to happen. I may have to do some technical hunting around in a moment to see what's going on, because I've still not had a response on the old Steam page. And once again, that is the purpose of my being here right now. Oh, we're going to pop that just there. I think we've won this, so... Yeah. We still have a wave. Okay, well, this ship might not crush the others. We do a melter wave. This ship's having a bad day. It's got its engines and its generators down. And we can't do a boarding action on it. So we'll just have to slowly crawl forwards. No, come back here. Right, sending out the fighters. Well, they're bombers, actually, so they'll actually just do some hull damage. Some decent hull damage at that. Where are we? And pop. There we go. Glorious. Utterly glorious. Now, what we'll probably do is try and get someone in here to see if we can have a good old go. Let's see. Once again, I'm going to have a little play around on Steam for a couple of minutes, guys, so we're going to have a little chat about the game. And let me load it up so you've got a more interesting screen to look at while this is all happening. Because the very purpose of me being asked to stream in particular today is to be on the front page of the Skull Throne event. But let's have a look. Let's have a look and see if we've got everything set up right, because it would seem that the stream is not running. But once again, if anyone else is able to double check for me, if it is running, you have to sort of stream through about 5 different things to get this to work, and it's very particular about working. So let's get a view of the Tyrannid fleet while we're here. If we go to there, edit fleet. There we go. There you go. You can have a look at all of that stuff for a few seconds and have a little bit of a chat about the game. So the game itself is a real-time tactic game. That's the best way to describe it. It's not quite an RTS. You do have a campaign system and structure, which is pretty cool. And that is a system I'll try and do a little bit of a display of today. And it does seem like I might even have to restart the old stream, guys, just to make sure, because... I'm going to have to make sure. Once again, if anyone else, if one of the 30 of you are able to just briefly double check for me, that would be a lifesaver. Because it would seem that the thing I've been tasked with doing today is not functioning. You're in a good mood. Well, it's streaming to everywhere else, so this is interesting. Let's have a look. Output. Streaming. Okay, we're going to have to turn it off for a sec. It's working. It's working, Roy. Okay, it's just me that's not able to view it. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you. That's all I needed to know. If it's working, we're good to go. Thank you. I just needed some clarification. We got it. We're good to go. Orcs. Now, what I'd really like is someone to jump in here. I'm going to make a fleet over the next 2 minutes. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you very much. That's all I needed. For no reason whatsoever, it's not working for me, but I have a feeling my computer doesn't like watching Steam. So let's crack on. Right, we have Space Hulk and Terra Stomper fleet. Yep, okay, so we have a glorious flagship of a Space Hulk, and this is probably one of the... it's a bit of a tubby ship. It's pretty slow with a glorious speed. Where is our speed of 80? So it's going to take about 10 minutes to make it across the map, but it is amazing. And we have Terra Stompers all round for the torpedo spam. So this is the plan, which is basically going to wipe out our enemy. And I'll tell you what I might do. We have a ship here that can do some glorious rammings. So, guys, someone on my friends list, jump on in here. I know there's some out there. I'm going to give you 1 minute. 1 minute, first come, first serve, to jump on in. And what we're going to do is we're going to just ram each other to death. Okay, red ones go faster. After that, we'll do a little bit of matchmaking and we'll crack on with some regular 1v1 ranked so we can see the game in its sort of true colours as such. And this is more of a skirmish mode, the large fleet. This is not the standard setup for the game, so it's not that much of a cluster normally. But that's something you can do for a little bit of fun every now and again. Or you could do it, you know, all day, every day for a bit of fun if that's your jam. We're going to go wah songs. No, we're just going to go big red button. We're going to go red ones go faster. We might have to do a skirmish against another AI if people are being a little bit slow here, because I don't want you guys sat around looking at a loading screen. Come on, I'll give you guys 30 seconds. You guys that are on my friends list, I know you're there. It's first thing in the morning for you. You've got to get that coffee in. I don't blame you. Right, okay, we're going to crack on in, and we're going to go against... What are we going to go against? Tyranids. Yeah, we'll go against Tyranids, and we'll play as Tyranids afterwards. Oh, I don't know. I tell you what, we'll smush some blueberries. There we go. Make ourselves a nice morning smoothie. Let's go. More Dakar needed. Yeah, I agree, Pilot. I agree. I mean, Dakar is a very, very important component of the Orc fleet. It's borderline essential, as is being cunning. So, this is our cunning yet brutal fleet. As you can see, the flagship is somewhat large and beautiful. And I think, what's the F10 key? What's the one for the hide the UI? I've forgotten. Oh, damn. Anyway, we're going to go spread nice and wide. We're going to go escorts on the side. These guys are just here for ramming. One of the Orc escorts in particular can do a beautiful job of ramming. And that's the aim of this fleet. Right, I'll tell you what. Pop you there. We're going to split up into a couple of formations, because otherwise I'm going to torpedo these guys in the back. So they're going to be squad number 1. They're going to be squad number 2. And I'm going to have to sort of double stack them, I think. Yep, there we go. I'm going to go there. Go there. Good. Glorious. Glorious. Such strategy to my formations. You can really tell. Okay. And then... Oh, I'm not going to be able to get them all at once. That's fine. Let's go. Let's get the show on the road. Rip the towel fleet. Absolutely. And you will notice the optimization for this is it's a little bit hairy at times. I've got things turned up to max at the moment, but the developers did outright say, like, this is not necessarily something that is... Oh, wow. That is a lot of fighters. So we have 18. We have a lot of fighters to keep those fighters busy, which is good, because that gives our boarding torpedoes time to do boarding torpedo things. In the words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, reach for the lasers. I don't know if anyone's seen that recent commercial. It tickles me so much. We're going to wait for them to come to us, but we are going to set up a little bit of a ramming fleet on the sides. There we go. And we're going to go reload for these guys. We're going to turn their engines back on. That's why they're not moving. Okay, so we've got the engines on for the ships we need the engines on for. We'll go reload for everything else, because that will give us basically the ability to send out torpedoes more often, which is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Okay, so the fighters are engaging in the middle. And typically you don't have this sort of sit back and shoot approach to the game. But it's when you've got this many torpedoes, I don't know, it just really tickles me to see it all in action. Right, there we go. So we're going to go here, and we're going to go boarding torpedoes again. And then we should be able to get the last wave off on our little walk up there. We also have more fighter squads. And the smaller game modes will have far, far better optimization. This is basically pushing the engine to its max. Something that was kind of not really supposed to be in the game because it was just going to be a nightmare to run on a computer. But hey, it looks amazing and I love it. It's a good bit of fun for a little bit of a showcase every now and again, you could say. Orcs are probably one of the worst for this game mode, simply because they have the most ships and they have the most stuff going on. So it's their effect on optimization is probably the harshest. Right, there we go. More boarding torpedoes needed. Looks like he's ramming himself. Well, that's glorious. Okay, we need to be careful of going through asteroid fields because it does actually hurt your morale. Right, there we go. There we go. Oh, managed to actually squeeze through that torpedo volley. Very nice. Very nicely done. Okay. We're just going to send everyone up here. Exactly. Meggabattles are silly. They are, but they're fun. It's just a little bit of chaos every now and again in your life. There we go. So those are boarding torpedoes. I think now we'll do a regular wave, and this is not necessarily optimal strategy. I would not recommend you try this at home. Okay, so I will torpedo my guys in the back here. But that's absolutely fine. Oh god, yeah, I think the optimization's done. You see what I mean about the, oh god. There's a bit too much to compute right now in terms of physics. Oh, that is glorious. Let's, if we watch this from any further away... No, that just looks like a bunch of numbers sticking out. A bunch of different nameplates. Glorious. Is the plan to ram everyone? Yes. Yes, we were patiently working towards this. There we go. The plan is also to torpedo everyone on the way. Oh, that is amazing. We should have our big red button available in 10 seconds. Yep, that's very nice. Now, these guys don't have a Titan ship, which is kind of sad for them, really. We're just walking through them. We go over here. There we go. Yes! Yes! More rams! Absolutely amazing. Right, there we go. So now the frame rate's kind of normalised. Okay. Send in enough fighters here. Orc fighters actually do damage, and I might be ramming myself a little bit here, so we'll do a few encouraging speeches just to try and keep the boys from all running away at once. There we go. One more wave. That is absolutely glorious. More fighters over there. Send you round the back. Such strategy. And meanwhile, the Space Hulk is on its way. It's on its way. It'll be here any day now. The downside of a speed of that nature. Indeed. I think it's safe to say they got booped on the snoot. So we're going to go ahead and try and get some 1v1's in after this. So guys, if you're watching the stream and you want to snipe me, do feel free. No, I don't mind you guys trying to snipe me with your very best fleets. Trying to showcase how bad I am. You go right ahead. If anyone's new here, my name is Airsick Hydra, and hello to you over on the Steam page. Nice to see you. I do YouTube videos on glorious Games Workshop games, occasionally the other thing too that I feel might tickle the pickle of a Games Workshop fan, such as Mordhau, etc. And today, we are revisiting this glorious game, Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2, one of my favourite tactic games. Lots and lots of fun. I've had a lot of enjoyment out of the PvP within this in particular. I'm definitely one of those PvP players. There is a campaign system within this, but I really like pitting my wits, or lack of, against other players, and this game has been a great opportunity to do so. And hopefully we get a nice little stimulus to the player base from this event, because I noticed the game is also on sale. Be nice to get more people back into the game again, because obviously it's out of the sort of initial launch mass player base phase that all games go through. It'd be nice to get a few people back. Patches are coming here and there. We're getting sort of like a balanced patch. I'd say it was once a month. It might be once every 2 now, and we're getting intermittent content drops as well for the game. New ships being added, so that's always nice. One more of these. Aha! We could finally use a tractor cannon. Right. There we go. Bunch them up. Bunch them up. Glorious. Glorious. And I'll tell you what, we'll just tell everything to go there. Now, this boarding action's probably going to be pretty powerful. Let's give it a go on there. Right. I might pass on your offer there, Libby, but it sounds a lot like playing Rochambeau with someone. I think I'll pass. What I will do, though, is I'll 1v1 you. Jump in the game and fight me. And what are we going to play, you guys? Let's have some votes in the chat. Let's have some votes in the chat. What do you want to see? What do you want to see? Now, the game should be public if anyone does want to join. If not, I'll just go ahead and jump in the ranked 1v1. But what fleets do you want to see? I'm thinking if we go ahead and play something juicy like the Tyranids. We'll go for the Miley Cyrus fleet. I think we'll go for the Discharge fleet. Tau. Okay, we'll bring up Tau next. Tau, I think, would be good to showcase because they've got a lot of tools and things that they can use. Right, we're going to go for Void Lurker just to run out and get out of trouble. We're going to go... It's very predictable to go for Psychic Scream, so we're going to go for something else. We'll go for Void Lurker and... I'm going to go Speedy Recovery because I do really like that. And we're going to go for the extra crit chance and range. Where are you? There is a reload bonus here somewhere. Now, what happens inside a game is you get to pick 2 skills and 2 upgrades. Skills apply to the flagship. Upgrades apply to generally all ships unless it states otherwise. Imperial Guard, Elder, more tentacles, Tau. Okay, so we'll try and get as much as we can in. We've got, I think, an hour and a half to go, so we've got plenty of time to showcase a few of the different fleets. We're going to go for a range up... no, Pyro Acid Critical Hit Chance. That's going to be good for us. And we probably want the reload bonus as well. Reload stance shields. Okay, so no one's jumped in yet. You'll see, look at me. Epic. Right. Let's see if we can find a game. If not, we might have to stick with skirmishes right now. If everyone's still in bed. We'll give this a couple of minutes. The queue times can be a little longer this time of day. But hopefully someone is going to go ahead and snipe me. Do feel free. I'd like to see some familiar names in the matchmaking today. Please, please, please. Oh, I wonder if... Oh. We'll see, we'll see. I might as well... I could do a tweet as well, perhaps, to try and get some of the internal beta testers online, because they're normally, well, far better than me and a good showcase of, well, how to play the game properly, unlike myself. Yep, okay, that's already been done. Good. Any Elder? Elder are being demanded as well. Okay, so we'll do... By popular demand, we'll do Elder next, and then we'll move on and do some Tau. And it looks like we might have to do some skirmishes for the meantime, because it seems like I don't want to have like a 10-minute queue and then play, 10-minute queue then play, hoping that someone is going to snipe me. I'm going to give it another minute, but I don't want you guys sitting here looking at me queuing on the off chance that on a Saturday morning it's a little bit slow. So once again, guys, if you got the game, come snipe me. Do it. Right, and what else can we squeeze in as well? Imperial Navy is always good to try and work in, because they're just a great fleet. To be honest, they're all quite unique, and they all have their own sort of... Okay, Resda, Resda's joining. Resda's been absolutely wrecking me in Mordhau. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Res, just jump on in and jump in the game with me. We'll just do 1v1 duels. We'll do some 1v1 duels, good old-fashioned style, and see how we get on. Queuing is a true PC Master Race experience. Absolutely. I will be honest, and as you can see, it's a little slow this time in the morning, and that's hopefully where We can sort of get a few players back into the game. It used to be like I'd say an 8-second queue time. Of course, as the game's been out longer, it does increase a little bit, but there is also the PvE experience as well, and I think quite a few players are now dabbling with the cooperative campaign structure, so probably for the last half an hour, we'll go through some of the campaign stuff. So that's going to be 1 hour's time. So if anyone's more interested in that side of things, hang in there. For now, we need to try and get a showcase of the... Okay, so we're just going to try and snipe each other, Rez. Fine, let's do this. This is my time for revenge. Yes, this is, because Rezda has been absolutely murdering me in Mordhau. There we go, there's a game. Come on, Rezda. You're going down, buddy. You're going down. Absolutely wrecking me. Although I would say my single-handed hammer build is getting there. It's getting there. It's coming along nicely. And my Zweihander is really coming along. But we're here for Games Workshop today. We're here for Games Workshop. And once again, I'll try and do this every 15 minutes. You're listening to Airsick Hydra. Oh, look at you, Rezda, with your swish thing. Oh, no, it's a Drukhari. Oh, no. Okay, so they're stealth. I'm stealth. We're all stealth. And basically, he's going to want to try and reveal me. And... I'm not sure what fleet composition he'll go for. It might be the one that strips your crew down, which is not particularly effective against Tyranids. Not particularly effective, because you can recrew. And now, what we have... And this fleet may have been nerfed since I last played it, so I'm very curious to see if that's been the case, because it was a little bit on the strong side, I think would be a fair way to say it. Now, we start with an ability called Shroud Hull, which means we're not visible. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Time to get wrecked, my friend. You're going down. I will not take it easy on you. Let's go. And now I'm probably going to do terrible. Yo, what's up, James? How you doing, bud? This is my time. This is my time to shine. Okay, so we get a little thrust ability every now and again, and I could just click on every single ship and do this one click at a time. Like this, by pressing Control A. Is that Control A or Control Z? Control A, I think. And that basically selects all of my ships, which is a handy command. There's quite a few shortcuts really worth knowing on this. So you can press the Q and the E button to control sort of engine functions if you want to boost, the R button to turn the engines off. Hotkeys really do help in this, and they save you a lot of time because you do need some fairly quick reactions at times. Right. I don't want to send these guys in too far just yet. Now let's see, how fast is he capturing this? You capture... based on your mass, so I know that he's got probably 2 flagships there. So we're going to charge forward with these guys. We're going to keep the larger ships a little further back. Just to about there. I've got some moderate range. There we go. Swiggity swoody, I'm coming for you, Rez. I'm coming for you. Now I can't send out my fighters because that will reveal my ships. Not reveal fully, but it will create a shadow so he knows where they are for about 4 seconds. And that's not ideal because I'm aiming right now to be extra sneaky. So we might do one of these soon. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Okay. This is the sneaky bit. So we have no idea where he is. He has no idea where we are. Now, the game mode itself, for a standard game of this, is a point capture system. And we have 3 points here very close together. So there's 5 in total. If we hold these 3, we will achieve victory. Although you do also get points for destroying enemy ships. So that's something really worth knowing. Put you up over in there. You up over in there. Okay, I'm going to do a scan. Nope. Okay, I've got a lot of escorts too, so this is quite helpful for me. Nope. Okay, he's being very, very patient here. We've got a. Oh, he's trying. I can tell this. I can tell it. He's going to sneak up on me from somewhere, but it's fine because I can sneak up on him too. Okay, waddle up here. Tyranids get some nice, unique abilities too. They get some really fun stuff. So they've got amazing boarding actions. They're great at stripping the crew off of just anywhere. We've also got harpy swarms and swimming brood squadrons, which can be used to capture enemy ships or destroy all of their crew. So there's different ways of basically taking out an opponent's ship within this. Aha. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. So, we've captured that. He's done a bit of damage to a couple of escorts. That's fine. I'm going to... Oh, he's just out of my cheeky scan range. Just out of my cheeky scan range. There we go. So I want to be targeting. Down here, you can actually choose what to target. And I want to go for his engines, if possible. You can only target engines from the back. Oh, 11 seconds.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Oh, turn those engines back. There we go. So we can turn on our engines soon. Oh, he's got torpedoes. There we go. And we're out. We're going to send in fighters everywhere here. So that's kind of thrown him off a little bit. Good. We're going to click this, which is going to give us an extra dash in a few seconds. There we go. And now we're right in his face, which means that he is going to have a very, very bad time trying to take us down. We have shield invulnerability coming up here. So far looking pretty good. We're going to go in brace for impact because he's going to torpedo us from the side. That's going to hurt a lot. Okay. So far so good. So far so good. Waddle down here. I've kind of forgotten about these ships. Let's keep those up there. Pop you down here. Come on. If I can get a little bit closer, I can reveal him. I can see the cloud on him, which has basically revealed him to me. I think that may be a bug. Oh. So now he's done that, I can go just to there. Use my... There we go. So we're going to use that. We're going to go for his deck. 14 seconds till we can get out. That's not ideal, actually. That goes to there. You go to there. What we can do as well is we can spam fighters onto him, which is going to be a good idea. It's tough for Drukhari, man. It's really tough.
25% of strategic points.
You have to basically hit and run like a champ. And this fleet that I'm playing right now are very, very strong at short range. And Drukhari don't actually have a whopping amount of speed. So they're very easy to catch. And yet they're also made of paper, so ramming them is also an option. Okay, 12 seconds for another Void Lurker, and I think we'll use that and then finish him off. Okay, so we're going to get this flagship in a moment. 5 seconds. Oh, just around, just around. Ah, we were a little slow with the brace for impact there. That's where a hotkey is needed. Right, so I'm going to put you back in the cloud. And he's trying to capture this back. That's fine, because I've got enough ships now to basically keep him under control. So we're going to get this ship moving up on over. Do one of these so we can double dash. There's one thing about the Tyranids is they can clear a lot of ground with some of these abilities. Right, and let's... Oh, I see you there. Can we scan? Nope. I thought there might be one other there. Okay. Head over to here. 14 versus 8. I think we'll be alright. Up this way, please. There we go. Glorious. Yeah, I feel a bit bad because I actually know exactly where he is. Yeah, flesh hooks are amazing. There are some pretty cool abilities for these Tyranid ships. I see you there. Oh man, I feel so dirty right now. The little bug, I guess, that... Oh, hi. Right, should have done that a lot quicker. No, my fighters lost their target. Right, if we can get... There we go. Oh, that was glorious. Right, a little closer there. A little closer there. In the back, in the back, in the back. Boop. Give him a cheeky boot. It does hurt you quite a lot to ram as well.
You have accumulated 75%.
Oh, incredible. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Drakari, man, really hard to use. Probably one of the hardest to use, I would say. GG's. Let's go. Bring it on, Rez. Bring it on. So what are we going to play as next? Tau. Tau's what you asked for, so Tau is what I shall give you. I'll do my best to honour you. And hello to Steam as well. Hello to everyone. That's right, Rez, I'm coming for you. Hello to everyone. If you've got questions, best thing to do is nip over in either the Twitch or the YouTube and put it in the chat there. The Steam chat really doesn't integrate very well with Restream, so I'd suggest that if you've got some questions, things you want to ask, if you want to talk about certain stuff, share some thoughts, ask questions regarding mechanics, want to see certain ships, you name it, jump on in. So we're going to create a classic fleet. And this is going to include at least one custodian, because custodians are amazing. We're going to go for a recruit warsphere, and we're going to go for a demiurge stronghold, just so we've got some ships to show off, basically. And then we'll go for... that's quite expensive, isn't it? Nah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it, it's fine. And we'll go for 3 Nikazar? Nope. Let's try and get something that is a little better. 1 point over. One, it's always 1 point. There's always one. Okay, that's fine. That will do. Amazing. I like to call my fleets things that are, you know, very clearly indicative of what it is. And, you know, makes it easy to find... yeah. Just like confusing myself with a bunch of ambiguous words, basically, for fleet names. Watercast Diplomat, and we're going to go for rotation speed. So basically, I can recharge my shields, I can repair my ships, I can move faster and turn faster, and as well as that, I don't lose morale for my Recruit Ball and my Demiurge Stronghold. Right, and of course we need to change our picture to the sort of confused-looking Tau. What you doing, mate? That's his facial expression right there. I'm Tau right now. Absolutely. Absolutely. I will be switching around and trying to showcase a few different things. Thanks, Nova, or Noah. I would say NIDs are pretty good right now. NIDs are pretty good right now, so I would say not a lot of that was my skill. A lot of it was just simply that they're very, very strong. And Drakari are really hard to use. Oh, wow. We've been sniped by someone else. Right, okay, well, we fixed the queue system. Mr. Tutorial, how's it going, bud? Have I ever played Dawn of War series? My friend. My friend. My friend. Yes. If I had, I wouldn't be the game. If I had not, I would not be the gamer I am today. Dawn of War was incredible. Dawn of War 1. I have to say, for myself personally, I fell out of love the moment they did anything other than Dawn of War 1. And that was, I know lots of people enjoyed Dawn of War 2. Totally fine, power to you and all that. But it wasn't the game for me. Dawn of War 1 was absolutely, phenomenally amazing and fantastical in every way. And so many good memories. And I was terrible at it. Totally terrible at it. It was one of those games I really wanted to be good at. So we're going to go Montcar. So which is going to... Okay, mark enemy ships will do extra damage. That sounds good. You basically get one of these warfares as the Tau Protector fleet. We're going to go silent, running silent here. Not silent running, running silent. And this is going to allow us to move undetected unless we go inside this blue circle of the enemy ships. Or if they do a scan, which escort ships have, and that will reveal us. Now we have a weird assortment of ships, and this is going to be odd, I think. Right, let's have a go. The Supercharged Void Shield is also a questionable choice for me. A very questionable choice, because Necrons don't usually do a whole lot against shields. They normally bypass them entirely. Apocalypse or Soulstorm? Yeah, I know I never actually played the Apocalypse add-on, and I know that makes me a terrible person, and everyone tells me I should have played it, but I just never did. And I feel like it's a bit late now to go back to it, but I know it's not at the same time. Just being lazy, and it's a bad excuse. It's a bad excuse. Right, let's send these ships forward a little further. We'll press the Q button here to turn on their engines, activate the thrusters and whatnot, and get them involved. Send this ship over so it can go and do some scouting. I want to try and capture these points here, although he has 1, 2, 3 that are fairly close together. I reckon he's got a bunch of harvesters because, well, quite simply put, I'm going to go reload on everything thinking about it. That's a lot of ships for a Necron, and I reckon they're all harvesters. So he's got for a lot of like mid-range cruisers. Yeah, okay. We're here to talk about Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. Let us keep in a positive mood and a positive mind frame and not discuss Dawn of War 3, which I think is a very interesting title and a topic for a good hour's discussion. But let's leave that for a post-lunch conversation, I think. And if you enjoy these conversations, do feel free to like and subscribe, press various buttons. I think one of them's red, and it signs you up. One of them's a bell, and it gives you notifications. That's always an option. That's always an option. If you enjoy a few Games Workshop games, I will be covering just about everything. Well, no, I will be covering everything Games Workshop comes out with, on a gaming point of view at least. Games are my jam. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, we're going to get out of there now. I've actually let myself get a little bit closer than I'd like to, so... There we go. That's fine, that's fine. Okay, he's used that. I wonder if he has... I have a cutting beam here, actually. I forgot about that. Okay, we're going to kite for a little while. Our creek ball is going in. Alright, turn around here. There we go. Glorious, glorious, glorious. Now, I think we'll stick on reload with the crude ball. Oh dear, that looks, I can't even remember what ability that is. Enemy light cruiser's dead though. 15 crew stacks here, so we could go on call to arms, which would make us lose crew a lot slower. But I think for now, we'll just continue shooting. Right, there we go. We're going to go fighters. Send all the fighters out. These ships are going to go down. That's fine. These are just here as sort of cannon fodder. As long as my flagship's okay, I'm happy. Do we need to repair? Our generators could come back if we repair. Oh, okay. So we'll do a rallying speech here. And we'll do the repair drones, which is going to, well, basically repair these ships. I waited a little bit long for that. A little bit long indeed. And we've got this little ship down here which we can send in. You're capturing that. You go back to capture that. You go back to there. Right. Oh, those fires though. And I still have a whole lot of stuff ready here to take him down. I'm saving this ship right now. I'm saving it. Aha! Right, glorious. We'll take him down. We're going to go that, and we're going to go for a missile destroyer as well. I'm going to follow there. Try not to hit my own ships with the missiles. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We'll follow him. We'll follow. We'll chase. We don't have another speech to prevent this ship from running. We've got 2 running ships now. So I'm guessing my Wardcast Diplomat... Ah! Okay, that's been nerfed, so now it's just a little bit of a bravery bonus. Okay, so we're going to do another missile volley here. That's going to cause considerable pain unless he does a star pulse to destroy it, which I don't think he can, in which case, ouch. Looks like a perfect opportunity to ram. There we go. Glorious. GG's. Mutinous crew on a Necron ship. Yeah, I know. It's a thing. It's a thing. Like, I don't know what it's supposed to represent, but yes, it's a thing. Lucas, how's it going, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Who else have we got in here? Katie, how's it going? Yes, that was just a big old clump of green balls. Right, so we'll go for the Corsairs, I think. They're one of my... We'll get rid of this fleet and we'll make another one. How are we doing for time? Near coming up to 12 o'clock. Good, we've got a while longer. This is glorious. So we can create another classic fleet now. We're going to create ourselves a Voidstalker fleet. Oh, Voidstalkers, man. They're amazing. I'll tell you what, we'll stick with one Voidstalker and we'll go for a couple of Shadows as well. Oh, no, 2 Shadows and a Vol. There we go. So now we've got a huge amount of Dakar. We'll go for... Now, which is the really speedy one? One of these is really speedy. 360 speed, 360, 400. I quite like the Hemlock because it's just really quick. But I only have one escort. There we go. So what we're going to upgrade these guys with is I'm going to not take Micro Warp Jump. I'm going to take Maelstrom and I'm going to take the Stasis Bomb because we don't have access to a quick cast Micro Warp Jump anymore. And that used to be our sort of get out of jail free card. We don't have that anymore. Runic Targeting, and we're going to go for extra range from accelerated batteries. Runic Targeting, to be honest, the extra range is maybe not essential, but I do think it's pretty nice to have. And it allows you to kite a little bit. So we're just going to go jump on in a ranked match here. It's 12 PM? Well, no, it's midday. It's just coming up to lunchtime. Just coming up. Well, that's assuming you have lunch at 12. Pretty sure breakfast has to be served between 12:30 and 1:30. Those are the rules. Any later, and that's against the British code. Right now, we're still in brunch time. It's a very late brunch, though. Necron's doing a mutiny would be a lesser lord doing the maths and using it to tell the commander of the ship, nope. Yeah, that's fair, Katie. That's fair. Like, the commander could still... Hey, it's pink. I haven't played against pink in a long time. Oh, no, and it's a squishy Tyranid bug. This is not going to be good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I have one escort to try and reveal him. Oh, no. So, he has a stealthy fleet, and that's scary, because I only have one scan ability to try and reveal him. If he gets close enough to me to reveal me, or I reveal him within that sort of close proximity range, I'm already dead. So... I don't have a great fleet to counter his fleet. I could probably swap this out for a Rathbone Probe or something like that. However, I may need this. I may really, really need this in order to take down some of his ships. So, I'm not sure. I reckon we could swap the Stasis out for a Probe. That might be a way forward. Right, we're going to waddle up here. Waddle up here. Pink is good. Pink knows what Pink is doing. Right, we're going to go there. Okay, let's go. Good luck, have fun, buddy. Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, is the old Steam stream still working? I'm going to have to... Don't worry, the sound will come back in just a moment. Just seeing if it's going to play ball with me. Okay. Once again, guys, if anyone's able to just briefly check for me if it's able to work on Steam, because for some reason... it's not showing for me, which is odd. It shows the Warhammer page as being offline, the skulls for the Skull Throne, but I was reassured a while ago that the stream was going forward, so I don't know. Is anyone able to check the front page of Steam, Games Workshop, Skulls for the Skull Throne? Just double check for me that this is still running. So I'm incredibly paranoid right now, just because I've been tasked with doing this today. Nice. Nice bit of roleplay to start things off. Nice bit of roleplay to start things off. But yeah, Steam, like, streams for me are a weird thing. They kind of... They don't load for most people, so I think it's probably like a Steam setting that I've got turned off somewhere that... I don't know. But if anyone is able to just briefly check that for me within the chat, I know you guys in Steam probably watching are probably thinking, wow, what an idiot. But, yeah, there you go. That may be true. Right, let's charge here. Off we go. Off we go. I wonder how many viewers we're up to at the Mo as well. I wonder how many. Probably more than 10. I see that the previous game was up to 2,000, which is glorious. I love the fact that this event's getting a little bit of a sort of a showcase of Games Workshop products. I think that's glorious. I honestly think that the games and the standard of the games is slowly getting better, because let's face it, it's working on Steam also. Thank you, Cart. Thank you very much, buddy. You're a legend. We've had a bit of a rough go in the past. We've had some games that like looked really good, or they might be really good, and they weren't quite there. I think if you take the average title right now, that this progress is being made. I think it's being made. I'm excited. Found out because you're... what's up, Powercore? How's it going, buddy? Found out because your Steam list. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, right, so it is just my settings. I must have some sort of broadcasting thing turned off on Steam. I swear down that Steam's actual UI for me, I'd really struggle with it. Okay, so I've used my scan ability. Now I just need to run away for a while because, well, I can't scan again for ages. I'm going to go reload here because this will lower my scanning potential. I'm going to now waddle down there. Aha! So I reckon he's moving around this way. So we're going to go there. 58 seconds. Oh, this is not going to be good. There we go. Come on. 47 seconds. That's a long time. I'm going to prevent him from capturing that, though, at least. Come on. So what's my range looking like? Right, runic targeting.
Yes, Commander.
Come on. He's on fire. That's good.
We obey. Swiftly.
Right, and I need to get out of here any second now. Come on.
We move together.
No. Okay, just keep running away now. Just keep running away. Okay, so he's got big ships over here. Big ships over here.
Come about with grace.
The enemy has seized a strategic
Right.
area. The enemy has seized
I'm not
a
expecting this
strategic
escort to live very long.
We serve.
Come on.
Enemy in our sight.
Right. Out you go.
Rides the solar winds. Acknowledge.
Down to here. Turn around. There we go. Right.
Solar winds. As the fates decree.
Right, there we go.
Come about with grace.
Come on.
Come about with grace.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Keep shooting him. Get his brain. This is only one ship of many.
Taking new position.
Oh god, I can hear them up here.
Sail. Let the wind
I'm going to get out of there now.
acknowledged.
There we go.
Ride the solar wind.
There he is. There he is. Right, round to there. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Taking new position.
Oh boy.
Until the
Okay, you're on fire. We'll repair that.
we obey.
No! Just outside of range.
Yes, Commander.
Right, I think he's going to get me here. Yep. We're going to put fighters on here. Eight seconds. 3 seconds. Oh dear. Right, let's nudge this guy. Needs to be done. Oh boy, this is not good. Right, I am going to get a bunch of torpedoes off on him though. Right, that'll do. Come on, keep getting him. He's nearly dead. Ah. Okay, rallying speech. Okay, do that. Oh god. Oh, not again. Not again. Keep running. Right, there we go. I'm out of crew now. I'm out of crew. GG's. GG's. Oh man, that fleet is still so strong. Still so strong. Oh no, I'm alive. Yep, this ship is going down. I'm not going to drag it out. He's got me, so we'll just capitulate here and crack on. Damn. The Steam stream stuff is weird. Confirmed by Cart. Thank you, Cart. Thank you. Makes me feel better. How are we doing for time? All 12 o'clock. We've got another hour, guys, so we're going to get a couple more rounds of this in. So, yeah, that was playing against the Tyranid. Pink was one of the top Tyranids in previous season. Clearly hasn't played it as much this season with a lower rank, but damn, I did better than I thought not having micro warp jump available to me, which used to basically instantly reposition your flagship. Would have been super, super helpful. I was a little bit... The problem is when you get void lurkered by that flagship now, you don't have an escape. So you have to crush it. You have to crush it. I think if I'd managed to kill that other ship a little bit quicker and managed to get my ships away... I didn't keep the damage up very well. I think that's one of my issues with that game. I didn't keep the damage up too well. So what else can we go for? We could go for some orcs. I reckon orcs could be a decent one to go for. So create a classic fleet here. Oh no, Imperial Navy was requested, so I want to stick to the requests. Right, and we're going to go ahead and make ourselves a... Well, we'll get a Retribution as a flagship. I wonder actually if the Oberon fleet is still the way forward. Oh no, it's been made more expensive. No, why did they add 1 point to the cost? How could you do this to me? It's too expensive. How dare you? Fine. Okay, we could go for 4 Emperors. Nope, can't afford that. Damn. Are these heavy launch bays at least now? No, that's not even been buffed. 3 Oberon and a Retribution. There we go. We're going for big ships. This will be really weird and probably not very successful. But I think we'll give it a go. What should we call this? Meme. We'll call this a meme fleet. So, with our meme fleet, we're going to be going for advanced void shields. And we're also going to be going for... shield capacitors, which is basically going to mean we have lots of shields and they recharge very quick, and we can choose these when we're inside the game. So let's get this show on the road, see how we do. How's the micro warp jump nerf going for me? Basically, I would say any ship that used to rely on micro warp jump within the sort of this game's meta, it's not viable for that reason anymore. You have to find other ways to make it work, like the just memeing the enemy fleet to chase you to the corner of the map and then running away instantly. Can't do it anymore. It's not going to work. As I see it now, micro warp jump is there to reposition when you're out of position, but when you're not engaged. Or to reposition to another point on the map so you can capture something that is... Yay! We're against pink again. This... Oh no. Oh no. Why pink? Why Tyranids again? Why? Tyranids are basically the strongest right now. You saw by how much I won against the Jakari by. That was, I would call that pretty successful. Pretty darn successful. Right, let's have a bash. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Up to 80% off for Games Workshop games at the moment. That's so good. You see, Pink, you were playing Tyranids before they were cool. It's all gravy. It's all gravy. Stasis Bomb, and we're going to go for... Well, Supercharged Void Shield might be an idea here. Stasis might be okay, but Plasma Bomb, I'm wondering, might be the superior. Right. This is not going to be successful. I have 3 really slow ships, a slightly faster flagship, and my aim is to basically just Plasma Bomb the hell out of him. Right, reload, let's go. Oh dear, this is not good. Who looked at the Oberon and thought it needed a price increase? I think they were probably under the influence of chaos at that point in time, my friend. I honestly think that was a little bit of heresy going on right there. A little bit of heresy going on right there. Oh dear, okay.
Ship ready.
Yeah, that's not something I can fully comprehend. Okay, we're going to go there.
We serve.
Hang on, have I got an Oberon for a flagship? Okay, our Retribution is just a side ship. Fine. I was kind of hoping that would be the flagship. I forgot to set that clearly. Clearly. How can you play Nids before they were cool? Nah. Well, Nids used to be cool when the game first came out for all the wrong reasons. Nids used to be really cool because a lot of people didn't know how to beat them or play against them. You had to scout really well, you had to have good awareness of your escorts, and then you had to be able to kite fairly well. And that all sounds really simple, but it's a bit more complex than made out, clearly, because Tyranids were doing really well just by running up to people and booping them on the snoot. Tyranids are actually, I think, a bit stronger than they were, but I think the average player playing this now is in a better position than they were. Perhaps not, but I believe that to be the case. Right, so we're going to capture this in a couple of seconds. Won't take long. We'll start waddling over to here.
Changing course.
Yes. Glorious. I will find you and I will crush you.
You have seized a
Step 1 of that plan is complete. Okay.
Your orders?
Recall the squadrons. I'm going to keep that one there, though.
Enemy sighted.
Aha. He's sending out some stuff. Do these guys have turrets? Yes, they do. Okay, so we're going to recall everything. Now, I don't have a probe, unfortunately. So, what we're going to have to do is just run up to him. Run up to him and give him a boop. That is my plan. We have Plasma Bomb and Supercharged Void Shield to deal with this. If we can set him on fire, that would be nice.
Aye, Admiral. Underway.
Right, let's go. We're going to execute some crew in a moment to get some extra...
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Come on.
Aye, Admiral.
Course engaged.
Right. Little more. Melter torpedoes out.
Understood.
I'm not expecting them to hit.
Maximum burn.
Yes! Yes, that is glorious. That's very, very helpful for us.
Engaging engines. Burn retros.
Oh, that's handy.
Setting course.
No, no, he marked me.
Heading acknowledged. Underway.
Right. Round that way. Round this way.
Changing course.
Come on. More melter torpedoes, please. Aha! Plasma bomb. There we go.
Your orders?
Come on, get out of there.
Starhawks loaded and sent.
We are going to take him down. We're going to take down that one ship first.
We wait your command.
This retribution is going to win the day
The enemy has
for all of
seized
us.
a strategic area.
Coordinates acknowledged.
There's the Dakar. There's the glorious Dakar. Right, so we're one ship up, although... Ah, the fires.
Coordinates acknowledged.
One ship up, but of course,
Engaging engines.
this is not all good.
Ship ready.
Right, there we go round here.
Enemy ship
Do a plasma bomb there just to get him to move.
Seized a strategic area.
Oh dear, we need to repair that.
Await your command. Underway. Maximum burn.
Yep, this ship is going down very, very fast.
Targets.
Wrong thing there.
Aye, Admiral.
You have accumulated 25% of
Right. Bombers, fighters, bombers.
in flight.
Setting course.
Go in there.
Ship ready.
Go in there.
Changing course.
35 seconds, so we should be able to
Course engaged.
execute some crew in a second. There we go. Execute that.
Understood.
Send you in. Send you in.
Heading acknowledged.
Melter torpedoes. Let's go. That's my engines down as well. 15 seconds till we can repair these fires.
Coordinates acknowledged.
I don't think we have much chance.
Your
Oh
orders.
no.
Fury interceptors in
Right,
flight.
bring you down there. I'm trying to keep this guy outside of the range of his ships. Oh, the boarding that is, or the ramming at least. I think this is going rough. Yeah, I would agree with you on that. I don't think NIDs were particularly OP back in the day when they had a great win rate. It was mainly a product of
Starhawks loaded and sent.
them just being easy to win with.
Heading
I think that's what made them like.
Our borders have caused internal damage.
So maybe I can kite around a little bit here.
Engaging engines. Boarding teams have crippled the
If I do one of these,
ship ready. Fury interceptors in flight.
right, send that out there.
Reporting
We're on
successful
reload here.
action. We wait your command.
I've still got a deck, so this is good.
All is lost.
Execute my crew here.
Starhawks loaded.
Send the fighters down to there.
Coordinates acknowledged.
Hmm.
Force engaged.
Oh no,
Maximum
I still have crew. 29 seconds. No, I've goofed. I've goofed too much.
all ahead full.
Get out of there, Sunny Gem. Get out of there. It's not worth it. No. Melting. 15 seconds till we can capture this ship back. 30 seconds for this.
Setting course.
If we do... I need to save my repair function.
Aye, Admiral.
Right. Morale is going down rather quick.
Understood. Your orders,
Yep. We're going to have to repair that.
sir.
Repair all those fires.
Fury interceptors in flight.
Right, we might be able to take down that one ship here.
Command. Course engaged.
Oh no! All those fires! All those fires!
Ship ready.
Can we take that one down at least? No, no chance. No chance. The Tyranids just have like an insane amount of damage. They are the highest damage fleet in the game, as far as I'm aware, at least now. Well played, well played. Surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, totally. Me too.
Ship has been destroyed.
Me too, TNT. I didn't think I would live that long. That was surprising, actually. Because they just have the ability to put so many fires on you that you just have to repair or your morale's gone. And man, it's tough. It's tough. They're definitely the strongest fleet right now. I think that's basically backed up by looking at the leaderboard and Tyranid. Out of 12 factions, like that's a lot. Oh, Pink's actually the top player at the moment with Tyranids. Not too surprising. Not too surprising. Orcs, man. You see, last season it was all Tau. The change to Nids really sort of bumped them. Yeah, I think we did all right, TNT. We did all right. So we're going to give it one more game and then have a little run through the campaign mode for this. What are we going to go? Bearing in mind we're probably against Pink again, so we probably want to be a little bit cautious here. I reckon... See, Orcs are just going to get destroyed by them. Absolutely no chance with Orcs of surviving that. Astartes, I don't think would be good counter as well. So I reckon good old-fashioned Chaos. And I reckon, what are we going to go for? Death Guard. So we're going to go Void Locust Swarm Cloud. Going to go for a Possessed Vessel. Stances can still be used when the deck is destroyed. And, well, let's actually make a fleet first. Because I don't think I even have one. Astartes. Oh, go on, I'll go Astartes. They are my favourite fleet. They are my favourite fleet. Right, let's create a fleet. Right, there's a 5th random admech. Oh, totally. That admech that's made it to number 5 deserves, like, the utmost respect. The utmost respect. Like, that is no easy feat. Right, so we're going to go... Gee, I'm going to go for the Mark 1 just to have the torpedoes. I'm going to go for a couple of these, or 3 of these specifically, and 2 Novas as well. Okay, good, solid fleet. Misspelled solid? Or did I? I can't even see it anymore. Soiled. It's a good solid fleet. And there we go. Let's roll. Let's roll. Right, let's do this. If I'm against the Tyranids, though, I will say this now. We are going to burn and die a slow death. But I will imagine in one of the next balance patches, Nids will maybe be getting adjusted. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because they're finally in a position, though, where they can do shooting. And they didn't, like, that was probably winnable by me if I didn't have a meme fleet. Like, there was probably some other things I could have done. I could have waited for my plasma bombs. I wasted a few of them to force him to dash, which was just kind of a waste. There's definitely things I could have done to sort of bring that up. Ah, there we go. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. A much easier opponent. Although I say that, I'm probably going to get wrecked now. Probably going to get absolutely destroyed. But we have Elite of the Battle Barge charging in, leading the formation, which I'm very excited about. We're not going to go for the micro warp jump anymore. We will go for the Emperor's Tarot, so we can basically keep an enemy revealed once we've seen them. We're going to go for the Supercharged Void Shield, because I really like it. Armor to Shields is quite nice, but I reckon the Calix's Assassin basically takes out an enemy. Ah, many thanks. What we're going to do, we could go for range, although I think something like... Ooh, let's have a look. Yeah, we'll go for range. Sure, why not? Why not? And we're going to go reload with everything, apart from these 2 escorts. Bibbly bobbly boop. Over there. Yep, that's good. So we're against a stealthy opponent. The one thing you don't want to do against a stealthy opponent is to split up and look for danger. Like, learn the lessons from Scooby-Doo. Do not, or any horror film for that matter, do not split up your party just to make them more vulnerable, to make the plot more interesting. Because just dying in a computer game doesn't make it more interesting. Makes it, maybe if you really want a challenge, maybe. But in something like an RTT game, it just means you'll be mobbed. Oh, okay, he's going for one of those. Fine. Actually, I'm going to keep my escorts near the rest of my fleet. So, one thing that these pesky characters do like to do is send in boarding torpedoes, the Drukhari. They're pretty good at it. Oh, he's going to reveal me. That's fine. Tell you what. I'll just reveal myself. Now the threat of the probe is gone, I can go on with living my life without fear of probe. This basically reveals you on the map. Don't really want to lose that ship. Right. Pop you down. Pop you down there. There we go. Keep you somewhere safe. So we have a lot of torpedoes too, which is nice. We only have one sort of squadron or interceptor that we can use. How's the roleplay game going? Very good, my friend. We're about to do another session today, so I'm really looking forward to that. The Warhammer Fantasy campaign is going strong. If anyone wants to check it out, it's in the old YouTube channel, which is Airsick Hydra, of course. That's one word, Airsick Hydra. People keep putting a space in it in the search engine. I have a look at the search volume every now and again. There's no space. No space. But yes, the next instalment of our Warhammer Fantasy 4th Edition campaign will be coming out today. Not coming out today, we'll be playing it today. I'll be editing it and putting it out on Monday. Looking forward to it though. Alright, let's capture this. Bigger mass, captures quick. It's good. Right, let's go.
Where shall we strike?
Oh god.
To where we are needed.
Oh god.
Underway.
Oh, just about managed to send them away.
You have seized a strategic area.
Ha, ha, ha.
I'm listening.
Keep running, keep running, keep running. There we go.
Repositioning.
Whew.
Where shall we strike?
That was stressful.
Enemy in sight.
We stand ready.
So we're going to reveal you permanently.
Underway. Show us the enemy.
Supercharged Void Shield, bring my shields back up nice and quick.
Give us power.
Right, we've got 3 seconds here. Gonna go for your engine.
Show us the enemy.
Bring you up there. That'll be over in a second, so that's fine.
We stand ready. To where we are needed.
Oh no,
Prepare for impact.
I don't really want to lose this ship. Okay, just keep running.
Where shall we strike?
23 seconds for that.
At your command. I am listening. Moving to position.
There we go. Oh no, he got my torpedoes. No, he didn't.
Underway.
Right, send those in.
At your command.
Right, round here.
We stand ready.
Over that way.
All power to engine.
Right, we're going to go in there.
Engines engaged.
Deck's damaged. No!
Boarding.
Anything but the deck.
Damage.
And we're going to do lightning strike on you.
Be denied.
Oh boy! And that looks like a stasis bomb, which could hurt. That could be problematic. Oh, that's bad timing.
To where we are needed.
There we go. That stasis could be a problem. He's gotten rid of my ability to launch out fighters now, which could be basically curtains for me if he's able to take all the crew off of my flagship. But that's kind of unlikely to happen at the same time. Let's get your engine back. Okay, we're going to put Tarot on you so we can see you. It means we've got 90 seconds of vision on him, so he's not going to be able to hide.
Give us purpose.
Oh, that was not particularly good aim. Come on. Turn, turn, turn. Everyone's getting hurt. Right. This guy's on yellow crew already, so we're going to try and strip those down a little bit quicker. And we're going to crack on. Right. Waddle you up there. That's probably this ship boarded. Yep. I think that's definitely the case. 10 stacks. Oh dear. Yeah, he's doing a good job with this.
The strategic area.
Oh no, he just got out of the range there as well. Okay, so he's doing good to strip my crew down. I really like what he's doing.
Begin repairs.
Okay, boarding torps.
Underway.
So I'm going to recapture this.
Full speed.
He's had a good go at this, but it's really tough with this faction. Oh, one boarding action. One boarding action. Come on, you can do better than that. You're a Starties.
Critical damage.
Okay, so if we do a quick
We stand ready.
about face. Oh, we're nearly there. Nearly there. There we go.
Hold course.
Maybe we can torpedo him beforehand. Before he goes.
Successful.
There we go.
Our
Ready.
hope cannot be denied.
Go. Should just about be in range.
Boarding course.
So I'd like to take that crew down.
Boarding successful.
Okay.
Enemy has accumulated
Get in there.
25%
Get in there.
strategic
I need to wait for this to start going purple. There we go. Recharge our shields.
Where we are needed.
I should have been capturing these a long time ago as well. Oh, well played to this man, though. Or lady. Well played to you. That was pretty glorious. 25 crews still left on this. Just hanging in there.
seized a strategic area.
Repair everything here.
Enemy in sight.
Again, I think Drakkari are really hard to play with at the mo. I think they've got some. They've got it pretty tough. Right, repair this.
Machine spirits.
Move down there. Move down there.
Repositioning.
Enemy in sight.
Oh, donk.
You have
There we go.
accumulated 50% of strategic
Lady would have called me bro. That's a very good point. That's a very good point. I know a few ladies have called me bro. Well, not many. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But they're out there. Right, GG's. Right, now for a little bit of campaign stuff. A little bit of campaign stuff. Now, I will actually have to start a new campaign, so let's have a little see. We've got half an hour left on the streamo, so we're going to crack on and go for... Yeah, we can't even continue. So I think it actually... Yeah, actually, since the game's launched, I haven't played one. I played the campaign in the beta. So, we can actually only do the Imperial. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go for medium. Sure. And we'll do random game modes. I'll try not to interrupt the story.
Imperium of man, a million worlds scattered across an uncaring galaxy, a million worlds forever under threat from the machinations of cursed traitors and perfidious Xenos. It is an empire consumed by war, by the very battle for survival itself, for there is no peace amongst the stars. The Space Marines, genetically modified warriors who know no fear, spearhead every counter-assault, taking the battle to the heart of the foe. From the smoke-wreathed horror of Adeptus Mechanicus.
I didn't do that, by the way. I didn't do that. Have we got the bug? Have we got the bug? Are we still infected? I don't even have a mouse cursor now. Oh no. I think we need to restart the game. Let's try a new campaign again. Let's try that again. And we've got the bug. Awesome. So what I need to do is just restart the client, guys. So I will just be a second. There is a little bit of a bug that it seems that just I am the only person in the world that gets this problem, but it just kicks you back to desktop every now and again. Out of, not typically out of games, typically only when I'm within the menu or something like that. So there you go. The NIDs are in my system. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Right, let's try loading up again. Hope you're enjoying the black screen. It's pretty special. And once again, everyone that's over on Steam right now, hope you're having a great day. Hope you're enjoying the sales too. I mean, there are sales everywhere. But, of course, we're here to talk about the Games Workshop ones. And they're pretty glorious at that. Up to 80%. Reasonable. And looking through there, like, if I give a quick whizzoo through, Mechanicus, enjoy that game. New content. Like it. Love it. The Horus Heresy Legion's mobile game I actually quite enjoy as a card game. Inquisitor Prophecy has announced its DLC. We got Age of Sigmar Champions coming out soon as well. Blood Bowl's looking cheap as well. Only a few bucks. Gladius, Chaos Space Marines announced. DLC pre-order. We've got Chaos Bane coming out soon too. We've got the Mechanicus Heretic. We've got all sorts of stuff happening. Right, back to battle. And we've got the bug. We've got the bug. Guys, I'm not sure what's best to do now, because normally when this happens, I have to log out for about 15 to 20 minutes to fix it. So instead, we'll look at the leaderboard. What else can we do? What else can we do while we're here? Look at the credits. I'm only joking. I'm not going to look at the credits. One other idea is I'll restart my Steam client, because occasionally that fixes things. Yeah. Once again, apologies for any technical difficulties. This is a bug I seem to get once every couple of weeks, and it happens for 10 minutes, then goes away. What I'm going to do is restart Steam. I have to do some technical wizardry here. Processes will zap Steam. Pow. Pow, 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 pow. And I'm going to close the Epic Game Launcher, just in case it's messing with me. I think we should blame it anyway. Jump on the bandwagon. Hate Epic. I don't actually. Right. Let's try again. It's a son of a bee. Yeah, absolutely, HP. I mean, if anyone knows a quick fix for this, now would be a good time to share. Sharing is caring. I would stress this happens about once a week or every 2 weeks when I was playing the game every day, so it's not regular. But it is exceptionally frustrating, especially when you're trying to stream to, well, I don't know how many people we got on Steam right now, but if there was a couple thousand in the last stream, I would guess we've got a fairly high number. A fairly high number indeed. Right, let's... You just got here. Oh, Natty. You broke it. That's what happened. Basically, it's being a bit funny right now. Let's go battle. Okay, it's going to do this. It's going to do this. Can we load a campaign? Nope. Can we do a new campaign? And let's have a little check. Nope, we don't have a fix to this still. We can look at the leaderboards, we can play with the options, and we can just have a talk about the game, I guess. There's a bug in his game. Yes. There are several Tyranids that have infested my game right now. We are connected now, though, it says. It did say not connected before, so I'll try clicking. No. Well, what to do? I guess we can just sit here and have a talk for a while. We've got half an hour left of the stream. What I'll do is I'll have a natter about the game. Has anyone got any questions in the chat? Because that might be a good way to pass a little bit of time. I could try and find a video of me playing this game and play that, which is probably not ideal. I can't... Yeah. Well, I'm going to restart Steam once again. Sometimes hard resetting my computer fixes this, but that's not really a preferable solution to this problem, is it? Let's restart Steam again. Yep. Oh, yeah, well, I mean, we could certainly have a Steam versus Epic option, although I would say Epic's sale is currently, I would say, trumping Steam's, but in terms of giving $10 off of every single product that is over $14 is quite something. But, then again, there's all the other stuff to debate. But let's not go into that right now. We could quite easily spend the next hour debating the woes of Epic. Or the pros of Epic. GG could stream. RIP. Yeah, thank you, HP. I'm trying to load it up again. Click for details. Can I see my own black screen now? Nope, still doesn't want to show me the actual stream. Good stuff. Right. It actually just hates me. Right, let's load up Battlefleet one more time. I mean, if not, I could always play another game, but seeing as this is the slot for Focus Interactive, it would be somewhat cheeky. But yeah, press F to pay respects, like and subscribe, all of that stuff. Indeed. And for anyone that's new here on the Steam, my name is Airsick Hydra. I do YouTube videos, normally talking about Games Workshop stuff, occasionally other things too. Or we could play some Mordhau. I'm sure Focus wouldn't mind. It's such a great game. It's such a great game. Or we could just look at the intro video. I guess that's better than nothing. I don't think I've actually ever looked at it. Unreal 4, of course. Tell that by the just by looking at it. Nope. Okay, there we are. It says connected. Let's go battle. Fingers crossed. It's working. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Right, quickly, before anything goes wrong, we're just going to go ranked. We're going to select a fleet. We're going to go standard. We're going to go in. Before anything goes wrong, we're just going to go in. And we'll probably go against some damn Tyranids again. But it's fine, because we're Elder. And we'll see what we can do. Oh, boy. We're back. We're back in action. Just enough time to get through another couple of games. There is a campaign mode for this. It balked last time I tried it. So we'll do a couple of skirmishes to finish off. The campaign mode, you basically play through a large open galaxy with lots of little nodes, and you fight for control of each sector, and with lots and lots of battles that you can auto-resolve, a bit like Total War, and then choose to actually fight. You build up resources, you can upgrade ships, there is a bit more customization and things like that going on. So it is a much larger scale. You have multiple fleets at any one time, admirals and things of that nature. And I'd strongly suggest looking into the campaign if you're interested with it. I would say it's probably... And it has a co-op mode as well, which is definitely something to be considered. Cooperative modes are joyous and wonderful and lovely. Good to have. Very good to have. So we're against Necrons. Swiggity swiggity swoo. You over there. Face you the right direction. And let's actually go on runic targeting this time. Runic targeting, runic targeting. I reckon actually reload could be good here, because these guys have torpedoes and I want them to move quickly and fast. So that will do. Let's go. Tried out the Planet Killer yet? No, HB, I haven't actually. Yeah, we're back, Cart. We're back. Fixed it. Didn't even have a problem. Didn't even have a hitch. Ain't no technical problems here. We're way too professional for that. Airsick Hydra. Sometimes they even do the correct stream... What do you call it? I don't even know what you call it. Descriptions. That's the one. That's the one. God, I've only been doing this a couple of years and I'm still terrible. Don't even know what to call a description, let alone actually write a correct one. But today I did actually go through and change it to say Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. So some improvements are being made. We turned our blue screen around and turned it into a green screen. I don't know, what will happen next? I mean, I guess technically you could say, well, it was only a week ago we turned our blue screen around and turned it into a green screen, and here I am on the second page of Steam. So, who knows? Maybe if I turn it around a third time, we'll be on the front page? I don't know. Right, campaign... Is that writhing or supposed to say writing? You two, buddy, good luck. I always love a good sport. Good luck, have fun. As soon as I see that, it's going to be a good game. Because you know if you're gonna lose, it's still alright. It's not going to be stressful. When there's a silence, man, that's where things get awkward. I miss the good old days of Age of Empires. That's where GLHF was first introduced to me. Age of Empires 2. Glorious, glorious game. That's where I caught the RTS bug. What a game that was. I was all about Mongolians. I was a Mongolian through and through. Right, we're going to send out some fighters just for scanning. Just for scanning, we'll bring them back. Won't send them too far.
You have seized a strategic area.
Professional streamer. Absolutely, Natty. I've dabbled in my portion of ASMR as well. Not intentionally, but I feel that it was a raging success. There's been many demands for more, but we shall have to see. Obviously, see what the future holds for us. Going to change the reload there. I'll leave these ships here. They'll lose their hollow fields, but they will still remain stealth because they have shroud hull. This ship is going into hiding, it would appear. Maybe able to do a scan just before it gets there. So I'm just going to try and capture some points, get some range on him. Yeah, absolutely, Cart. Absolutely. I mean, next we might have to turn to yoga streams. Who knows? Who knows? So many possibilities. So many.
You have seized a strategic area.
Right. I wonder if he has mass recall. Maybe. I should have recalled those. That was silly of me.
Yes, Commander.
The enemy has seized
Now we can actually send out fighters just to kill his fighters, I guess.
Setting sail.
And we're going to change that to frontal.
Taking new position. Enemy in our sight.
Oh, no.
We move together.
Oh, no. Well, that's me in a whole lot of trouble.
Swiftly.
That's me in a whole lot of trouble. I needed to bait that ability out, really.
Ride the solar winds.
This ship is just dead.
Seizing one of your strategic areas.
One.
Let the winds fill our sails.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Acknowledged.
No!
The void is our home.
Right.
Acknowledge. The void is our home.
Right. Repair you. I've just been wrecked, guys.
Until the end.
Oh, no.
Dark stars in flight.
Yeah, that's my flagship dead. He's got me. GG. Well played, sir. Well played. Absolutely, you got me. I didn't even stand a chance there. Without micro warp jump, I don't think I can continue the Elder the way I used to. I think I would have to change a lot of things about how I play.
Send a strategic point.
Like, I might actually have to play well. Oh, there we go. Might have to actually just kite and play well for a change. Dread. Oh. Tough stuff. Necrons. Yeah, Necrons are incredibly predictable. Necrons are incredibly predictable because they only have a small bag of tricks. I done goofed. I done double goofed. Yeah, absolutely. I actually completely forgot that they could leapfrog like that. So I got absolutely slapped around the side of the face just then. And it serves me right for playing like a lemon. So yeah, so Necrons can do a jump and then do a mass recall and then they can jump again. So basically achieving a leapfrog effect. You need to bait that out with something else. And you are abusing Pulsar crit? Yeah. Need to abuse stealth a lot more. Well, yes. I basically went too close with my flagship. That was the issue. The trouble is though, Cart, with that game is once he'd revealed me and done the leapfrog, there was no way I could not escape. It's not possible without micro warp jump, or not with the current system at least. Let's try again with the Eldari because I don't feel like I gave you a good showcase of them. We've got 18 minutes left to go for the stream, and that's all very well and good. Okay, go and have some fun. Try Planet Killer. Okay, we could try and squeeze in a quick Planet Killer skirmish afterwards. Stealthy fleets are hard to use. Well, yes, positioning is everything, and there are some fleets that have very good tools to catch you. Very good. And some that don't. So it depends who you're playing against. But like the Necron fleet there, the moment I went within like the 22k range, he could leapfrog me. And as soon as he's leapfrogged me, I can't escape. Like I'm fairly quick, but not quick enough. It was my fault, though. That was definitely a major catastrophe on my side. But fair play to him. He played it exactly how he needed to. And I didn't really use my other 3 ships to correctly cycle the torpedoes at him. And I could have just sat there on stealth, basically, and spread my ships out from multiple angles, too, which would have been a better use of time. Right, 17 minutes. Should be enough to finish this game. Let's see what we can do. Bruce Lee. Right, glorious. Let's go. I love this colour scheme as well. Red and yellow, man. It's, oh, like, okay, is that purple or red? No, it's purple. Definitely purple. Oh, it's a bit chaos-ish for my liking, but at the same time, it's just beautiful. Right. I believe we also have a stream coming up afterwards. I think we have Slytherin going through the new Gladius content as well, so that should be nice to see. Because I have Tyranids as well, which I never really checked out. Should probably. I reckon we don't have supercharged Void Shield, do we? Hollowfield's cool, but it's only a percentage mitigation. It won't... Yeah, okay. We'll stick with stasis and this. Let's go. Good luck, have fun, my friend. Stealth fleets, Elder and Tau. Tau can be pretty tough to use too, but they... I'll be curious how they do at the end of this season, because there's definitely less Tau on the leaderboard, but I think that's primarily because they change the morale immunity mechanic, which kind of needed a nerf. Now not everyone's going to be running the demiurges. It'll be interesting to see. Although last time the top fleet where Solea was a... Well, what was the... It was 2 custodians, which he was rocking. So I'd be curious to see why that's not performing as well. Or if maybe just Solea's not playing as much. Entirely possible. Right, hello there. I see you.
You have seized a strategic area.
Let's capture all these first. It's very, very blue here, isn't it? Look out for Nova Cannons, yes. So the Mechanicus have Nova Cannons, and Nova Cannons are incredibly painful. Incredibly painful. And we don't have decent tools to work around them now. We don't have micro warp jump. Okay. Walk up here slowly. Don't really want to give away my position, but I reckon he's going to be around here in a sec. We're going to wait a few moments there. There we go. Get that ship out of there nice and quick. Get that ship out. Max range. Go, 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 go. I'd like to keep it alive. So we're going to nip back in there. I'm going to try and stick to a longer range, I think, for now. Now, it's very tempting to go there, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to circle around and go up to here. Right. We're going to play this. We're going to go for the W this time. Uh-oh. Not a damage generator already? Oh, my word. Right. Go that way. Go that way. Whew. Close. Close. Round to here. Round to there. Round to there. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. You go there.
Yes, Commander.
Right, you go back in there, you go back in there, and you go back in there.
Until the end.
Nice, I killed one of them by accident. Glorious.
Acknowledged.
Damage sail. Lovely jubbly.
Enemy in our sight.
Right, if we go for your generator.
As the fates decree.
Right, move you around. He's sending fighters to intercept mine.
Move together. Until the end. Ride the solar winds. We obey.
Oh,
Acknowledged. Setting
okay. There we go. Do a bit of damage there.
Let the winds fill us.
Get you out. Good, 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 good. We're all right. We're all right.
as the fates decree.
We still have our dash.
Void is our home.
The enemy has seized a strategic
Zap,
area.
zap, 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 zap.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
Uh-oh. That might have been a terrible mistake.
We obey. Until
That may have been a terrible mistake. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Ah, damn it. And I walked right into the middle of it. Brace for impact.
Until the end.
Okay.
Setting sail. Yes, Commander. Ride
Right, let's get you moving. Try not to turn your engine off again by accident.
remove
Or was it by accident?
acknowledge.
Okay, round to there.
Taking new position.
We're alright. We're alright. We're just about okay.
Setting sail. Come about with
Oh boy. Round here.
as the fates
Okay, you're going stealth. You're going there.
until the end. Ride the solar winds.
Okay, over this way. Back to here.
We obey.
Let the winds fill our sails.
The enemy has
Right,
accumulated
round
25%
there
of
again.
strategic
Uh,
points.
The void is our home.
And we're going to turn around.
Accumulated
Boop.
50% of strategic points.
Round to there. We're okay. We're alright. This is stressful, but we're fine. We got this. We got this.
We move together
We got this.
until the end.
Oh! Oh, too much dancing to do. Too much going on. Aha!
Yes, Commander.
I haven't targeted weapons and such particularly effectively this game, but we're okay.
Taking
Okay, those torpedoes should finish that, assuming he doesn't move it.
Let the winds fill our sails.
Glorious, glorious, glorious.
acknowledged. Ride the solar winds.
Right, you go around there. You go around to there.
Yes, Commander.
We're okay up here. Okay, we've got this. We'll pop this down. That's going to hurt. That should tickle him a little bit. Oh dear. 3 seconds. Oh, that's so close. Oh man, that was stressful.
The void is
Well played to this man. No. This ship's going to go down.
You have seized a strategic area.
Okay. Point you down there. That's going to hurt.
Enemy has
Damn it.
accumulated 50% of strategic points.
swiftly.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
We move together.
Oh dear, I've been revealed. I've got more points than him though on the map, so we're okay.
As the fates decree.
And I reckon we can just sort of slowly pick him apart now. He's still got his largest ship, so that's obviously not ideal, but hey, it's that we can work around this.
New position.
He does still have some turrets, so we'll do a fighter squadron first.
In flight. Until the end.
Okay, and we'll decap this as well. Set you on front. Nice, there we go.
Acknowledged.
What's he shooting at here? Oh no,
Yes, Commander.
he's a sneaky one, isn't he?
With grace.
Really is. I like this.
The void.
All sorts of sneaky things going on. GG's to you, sir. Well played, that man. I think for a Mechanicus game, that was, yeah, it was tough. Well played, sir. Well played. And that leaves us with 7 minutes to eye up some of the ships, which I think is a good opportunity to see. Now, which one is the Planet Killer? So we go skirmish. We look at some of the larger ships for a few minutes, and then I will leave you with the next stream. So let's have a look at some of these. And we can go to... Once it loads, takes a second. So we have a Phalanx, and a Macagra, Let's go ship viewer and see what we got. It's so beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. It's glorious. Look at all those guns. Those macro cannons on the side, though. That is the future. That is the future. Right, the Astartes. Okay, we should probably look at all of them, shouldn't we? Should probably look at all of them. Chaos. Okay, I'll move over to Chaos in a sec. We have... Oh, okay. Big bit of metal. Such detail. Much wow. Oh, okay. So we're currently on board the ship. And... we can zoom out. Can we zoom out any more? Hello? This is a little close for my liking. Hello? Okay, the ship viewer doesn't seem to want to go to an adequate range to actually eye it up. Right, there we go. That was a good battle. Yeah, I enjoyed that free. I enjoyed that a lot. That was a glorious fight. Oh, Planet Killer. What is this? An Armageddon gunshot. After charging, delay of 12 seconds, a delay ray... Oh, no, a delay ray. A deadly ray is released. Okay. And it lasts for 5.1 seconds. Okay, so a giant zap. I'll gladly check out this ship. Oh, okay. That looks more like a Necron ship. I guess it's got spikes. What's all that green? Glorious. So this is my Dr. Evil ship, clearly, which I will use to destroy planets. A delay array, exactly, Cart. It just puts everything off for a little while. You have to come back to it later. Only got one of them, Armageddon railgun. Oh man, that looks glorious. And we've got the nice thing about the ship view is you can also check on the firing arcs, so you can see that super heavy macro batteries shoot out this way. These weapons shoot out this way. We have torpedoes. They come out the front. It sort of goes without saying. And there you go. Right, on that note, I'm going to have to double check and see who's coming up next for you guys, because I'm supposed to introduce them. And I think that would be a good thing to do. I believe that it may be Slytherin. Yes, it is. It's Slytherin with Warhammer 40k Gladius that'll be coming up in about 3 minutes. So I would suggest you share all your love to them. And if you want to ask more questions to me, feel free to... or you could jump on the official Discord for Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. That's always a good way to find out info. You can look up some of my videos. My name is Airsick Hydra if you've not seen me before. Maybe you have, maybe you haven't. But I'm around on YouTube and Twitch, and I will be available for questioning. Feel free to leave some comments on some of the videos, and I'll get back to any of them. And yeah, hope you found it interesting. Remember, the game has a campaign feature too, so remember to check that out. Because for you single player players, that may well be a little bit more appealing. Guys, have yourself a great day, and I'll see you in the future. Ta-ra.